Zombie games can get expensive, but what if I told you I found 5 awesome zombie games that won't destroy your wallet? I've played all of these, I'm a big zombie game fan, and today I'll tell you which ones are totally worth it. Plus, at the end, I'll share some tips on how to get them cheaper, especially during sales, so stick around. First, Days Gone, a zombie game with heart and depth. You play as Deacon St. John, a biker trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world full of freaks and dangers. He's married to Sarah, but she's lost early in the story, which drives much of his journey and pain. You're not alone, though. Your best friend Boozer rides with you, and you work with different survivor camps to stay alive. You can customize and upgrade your motorcycle, which is your lifeline on the dangerous roads. Plus, you deal with mysterious groups like Nero, who have secrets about the outbreak. It's an emotional story about loss, friendship, and survival. The Walking Dead. This game is a masterpiece of storytelling and emotion that doesn't get enough love. You start as Lee Everett, a man caught in a deadly zombie outbreak, but it's not just about surviving. It's about protecting a little girl named Clementine, who becomes your everything. Together you face impossible choices that shape who Clementine becomes, strong, smart, and ready to survive on her own. As the series progresses, you see Clementine grow from a frightened child into a fierce protector herself, especially when she's responsible for Alvin Jr., a little boy she vows to keep safe. This game is about the harsh realities of survival, love, loss, and what it means to protect family in a broken world. The choices you make change the story and relationships, making every playthrough unique. You can usually get the entire Telltale The Walking Dead series for around $15 to $20 by 14 to 18 euros on sales, or find it bundled in different collections. It's a slow burn, emotional roller coaster that's more about humanity than just zombies. Now, the legendary The Last of Us Part 1. You play as Joel, a hardened survivor tasked with escorting a young girl, Ellie, across a post-apocalyptic America. Their journey is full of danger, loss, and moments of unexpected hope. The game focuses on their evolving relationship, from strangers to a surrogate father and daughter bond, as they fight through infected hordes and hostile survivors. Every choice, every encounter, feels weighty and meaningful. Now, The Last of Us Part 2, a game that's very different from the first, but just as powerful. You get to play 2 characters, Ellie and Abby, each with their own story and perspective. This dual story gives you a deeper look at the world and the consequences of choices made in the first game. The gameplay is more open. It's not just a zombie game. It's about people struggling to survive in a harsh world. Resident Evil 2 Remake is a masterclass in survival horror, blending intense action with a gripping story. You step into the shoes of Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, 2 very different characters trying to escape a zombie outbreak in Raccoon City. The game perfectly balances terrifying encounters with puzzles and exploration. Its modern graphics and smooth gameplay mechanics bring a fresh life to the classic 1998 title, making every shadow and creak feel genuinely suspenseful. You'll manage limited resources, solve mysteries, and fight off relentless undead, all while uncovering a deeper conspiracy behind the outbreak. Resident Evil 2 Remake is a must-play for fans of horror and survival games alike. It's available on PS Plus Extra and typically costs around $20 to $30, 18 to 28 euro sales. Here's how you would get these games without burning your wallet. If you have a PlayStation Plus Extra subscription, which costs about €15 a month or $100 per year, you get access to a huge library of games, including Days Gone and The Last of Us Part 1, basically free if you already pay for PS Plus. Watch out for seasonal sales, summer sales, Black Friday, Christmas sales, Games like The Last of Us Part 2 and Resident Evil 2 drop in price big time. Follow gaming deal pages on Twitter or Reddit. They always post fresh discounts. Those are 5 zombie games I love that won't kill your wallet. Most are really affordable, especially if you're smart about buying during sales or using PS Plus. Tell me in the comments which one you've played or want to try. I'll be posting more videos about zombie games, creepy stories, and survival tips, so subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, my fellow survivor.